Hey there, let's talk about something you might not have considered before, but it could change the way you think about your career and your life. Imagine taking a retirement, but not when you're in your 60s or 70s. Picture doing it now, while you still have the energy, curiosity, and health to enjoy it. It's called a micro-retirement, and it's not just a daydream. It's a growing trend among millennials and Gen Zers who are rethinking the traditional work-life balance. So, what exactly is a micro-retirement? Think of it as hitting pause on your career, not forever, but long enough to pursue something meaningful. Maybe it's traveling to a place you've always wanted to explore, diving into a passion project, or even just giving yourself time to recharge after years of nonstop work. It's not the same as a sabbatical, where you're tied to returning to the same job. A micro-retirement is about stepping away entirely, with a plan to come back to the workforce later, ideally with more clarity, energy, and maybe even a new perspective on what you want to do. You might ask, why are so many people doing this now? Well, for one, burnout is real. Studies show nearly half of American workers experience it. And if you've ever felt like you're just going through the motions at your job, you're not alone. But it's not just about escaping the grind. For a lot of people, a micro-retirement is a chance to rethink what they're working toward. Why wait until you're older to enjoy the freedom you're working so hard to achieve? Life isn't guaranteed, and many are realizing that their best years to hike that dream trail, write that novel, or simply rest and reset might be right now. Of course, this isn't something you can just jump into without preparation. If you're intrigued by the idea, the first thing you'll need is a financial cushion. Saving up enough to cover your expenses during your break is essential. Some people plan for a year or more, cutting back on expenses, living more frugally, and even picking up part-time gigs to stretch their savings. Others negotiate with their employers for extended leaves or explore freelance and contract work during their break. The key is to make sure you're financially ready so you can enjoy this time without constant stress about money. And then there's the question of reentry. Coming back to the workforce after a micro-retirement might feel intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Think about how you'll frame your time off. Did you learn a new skill? Pursue a personal project? Gain a fresh perspective that makes you an even better employee? Hiring managers are people too, and they understand the value of taking time to refocus. It's all about how you position your story. Say something like, I took this time to recharge and align my goals, and now I'm more energized and motivated than ever. That shows intention and growth, not just a gap in your resume. Now let's talk about the challenges because yes, there are risks. You'll lose income during this time, which means no retirement contributions, no employer-sponsored health insurance, and possibly no paycheck for a while. If you work in a fast-changing industry, you'll need to stay sharp and keep up with advancements so you don't feel left behind when you return. And honestly, there's always the possibility that your break won't feel as transformative as you hoped if you don't use it intentionally. That's why planning is so important. Set goals, even if those goals include just relaxing or spending time with loved ones. But here's the flip side. Think about the potential rewards. Imagine coming back to work with a clear mind, a better understanding of what you want, and the energy to go after it. Imagine the memories you'll create during your break, the things you'll learn, and the experiences you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. Life isn't just about what you do between 9 and 5. It's about finding balance, meaning, and joy in the time you have. So then, is a micro-retirement for you? Maybe, maybe not. But it's worth asking yourself, what would you do if you had 6 months or a year to focus entirely on what matters most to you? Would you travel? Spend time with family? Start that side hustle you've been dreaming about? Whatever it is, the idea of a micro-retirement is all about giving yourself the space and freedom to live intentionally. And isn't that what we're all looking for? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you consider taking a micro-retirement? Or have you already done it? Share your story, because who knows, your experience might just inspire someone else to take that leap. Thanks for spending this time with me. And as always, take care of yourself, financially and otherwise.